Hello everyone, welcome to Healing Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Libra. How are you guys? Libra, and welcome to new viewers, subscribers, and always thank you to the regular viewers. Let's see what's coming in. Ooh, everybody's in a state of procrastination. Should I or shouldn't I? This is about calming down and making a decision. Yeah. Oh, someone's about to make a decision. Yep. They're ready to. This is often a commitment, but it's somebody who comes in and lays a foundation. Yeah, see, it's about interest. There's interest here. Someone who has faith that they can make the right choice. But it's whether you're interested in this person or not, whether you're on the same page. See, morals, values, lifestyle. There's a little should I or shouldn't I, or, you know, are we on the same page? But this person, there is interest that's growing, and I definitely see there's been some patience. See, it's someone who wants to build a foundation. You've waited patiently. Yeah? It's waiting for a commitment. Yeah, see someone being a little cautious, careful what they wish for. Yeah, see, but it's an energy of some sort of growth and patience. Someone's hoping this pays off. Look at that. Yeah, there's that Fool. It has to do with someone taking a leap of faith. They're ready to take a risk. Yeah. They're being a little careful what they wish for. They are kind of looking before they leap because of this should I or shouldn't I. Are they interested? Do they feel the same? They're just going to throw caution to the wind. It's someone who's about to live in the moment. Yeah, it's all about being on the same page. And it does have to do with committing. See, building a foundation. It has to do with loyalty. Yeah, this is somebody coming in to ask you out on a date. Now, this is somebody who I do feel... this could be an invitation or opportunity, but it is about building a foundation, like I feel. And some of you may have lost interest in someone as well, so, or they've lost interest in someone else. But this is about learning. I do think this is an energy of I mean, they definitely want to come in. This is someone takes action to communicate. See, they're living in the moment, throwing caution to the wind. They don't want to look like a fool, though. And this is the thing, right? It is someone who kind of looks before they leap. But I feel this is somebody who's making that choice, that decision to just go for it. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Or Two of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Why is this here? Yeah, there could be competition too. Yeah, see, competitive energy. But it is about taking action, something worth going for. And this is, like I say, if you've dealt with something on and off with someone and you're losing interest because you're not interested in competing, or they just bring drama, this could be yourself making a choice. It is about learning and being on the same page, but it's lifestyle habits, the way someone conducts themselves. See, it's an energy of partnerships, long-term stability. See, some of you you've lost interest in someone. It could be because maybe there's jealousy. There's just, like I say, confrontational energy. See, this is why I feel it has to do with someone who's been patient here. Yeah, see, it's an energy of someone who's feeling confident too. Yeah, I do think some of you are leaving someone behind. I do think you have a person who's coming in. So someone's definitely... I mean, it is all about taking that leap of faith, right? It's living in the moment. So someone who's feeling pretty confident here. Tell me about the Hierophant. Yeah, confirmation Hierophant here. Yeah, rules, regulations, structure, lifestyle. But it is an energy of someone who's feeling confident. They have faith at what they're leaving behind is the right choice. But it is about calming down, right? See, being patient, taming the beast. Yeah, looking at the situation. I do think like I say, I do think there's a lot of interest here, but someone has definitely lost interest in someone else. And there we have truth, some sort of victory. Wow. Ooh, and now we got this coming out, and we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, some of you have a decision to make. I do think it's an energy of having that little moment of truth and clarity. But it is someone who's kind of like win or lose, I'm just going for it. Yeah, it's always your decision. Like I say, I almost feel like some of you it's yourself, but some of you it's the other person, and it could be both of you. It's interesting because it's almost like you're both going to just do it together. Because I'm seeing a reason to celebrate. I see someone being funny, very charming, but this is, yourself here. It is about experience. Yeah, see, being wise, applying lessons you've learned. You are looking before you leap. But I think to me, it's like this little moment where you kind of know this person is coming in. Yeah, see, it's an energy of someone taking the lead. I do see you speaking up, speaking your mind, but I actually feel this is just an energy, and it could be an idea too, where you're having that moment. But it is letting someone take the lead. See, letting them take the leap of faith. If you took a risk before, you're definitely going to let someone else take the lead. And it could be yourself, I feel like it's this person. I really do. I feel like they're coming in because they are definitely a person who wants to talk. They want to connect. They want to ask you out. And I do feel like some of you are putting on the brakes with someone else too. Like I say, I feel like you're going to be making a decision. Yeah. Yeah, you got a person who, it's all about someone being emotionally open and ready. See, being available. I think it's somebody coming up with an idea too, like, some kind of idea. Idea for a date. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Yeah, see, it's all about going down this path, spending time together, doing things together, compatibility. It's teaming up. Yeah, definitely what's interesting with this too, it is about creating opportunity. See, letting this person create the opportunity. Now, you may have been the one who presented something or communicated to someone, but I definitely see you speaking your truth, speaking your mind. I do feel like you have confidence you're going to make the right choice too. Because when that comes up, it usually means there's a decision. Yeah, look at that. This is someone who wants to be with you. They want to spend time with you. If you've got someone here who doesn't want to spend time with you, they won't make any commitment, and they bring chaos and conflict, or, they're involved with other people, I definitely see some of you possibly cutting someone out too. Because it is about going down this path. I definitely see being on the same page. I do feel like you're being discerning, but I think it's just applying lessons you've learned, things you've experienced before. Yeah. And as soon as I said that, someone who rushes in and rushes out, they don't stick around. Yeah. So I do think you're being discerning about that. I really do feel like you've had someone who's rushed in, rushed out. See, there could be competition. I definitely feel like you are, to me, it's an energy of kind of being exclusive. I don't feel like you aren't interested in competing. Yeah, you may have had someone who was kind of, maybe something on and off or juggling. And I really feel, like I say, it's funny. As soon as I said experience, the things you've experienced, people who've rushed in and backed out. They come on too fast. They come on too strong. So this person, I definitely can see the energy of this person. They definitely don't want to look like a fool. And that's why I feel this contemplating, this should I or shouldn't I? But I do think they're going to take a leap of faith, win or lose. Yeah, see, win or lose. They want to ask you out on a date. Yeah. So you have dealt with people who've rushed in and, maybe got overwhelmed. And it is about not pressuring too. Applying lessons learned, no pressure. But I do think you've had someone who may have pressured you too. So take that as it resonates. But this is someone who rushes in and often keeps on going. See, competition. Someone who kind of creates drama. I don't think you're interested in that. Yeah. But what I really like is this person coming in. See, it's about dating, courting. Yeah. Someone maybe more on the same page as you. Tell me about the Hierophant. See, it's all about the bigger picture. See, you're seeing the bigger picture. I do think you are applying lessons you've learned, the things that you've experienced. See that little moment? Yeah. But I definitely can feel this person is definitely someone who wants to have a victory. I think you're going to say yes to this person. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Yeah, see, being a little cautious, careful what you wish for, playing it safe. I think it's the person here playing it safe, and maybe both of you, because I do think you've experienced people who rush in, rush out. But this other person, somebody who just kind of goes with the flow, but it is about living in the moment. It has to do with this person just kind of going for it here. And I do think you're both kind of playing it safe. But it is about getting the cup filled. Yeah, I see, just kind of, I feel like you're going to just go with the flow, see how this goes. Yeah, see, it's about harmony. This is somebody who comes in right. They go about things the right way. See, no pressure. If you've had someone who's tried to pressure you in any way, and this is also yourself not pressuring someone. That's why I feel lessons being learned. But you are, I do see experience. I do see balance here, Libra. See, being fair. You're going to do what's right for you. And I think you're seeing the truth that someone here just isn't right for you. Yeah, I think you've dealt with someone who brought a lot of stress and anxiety. Yeah. See, this is someone who creates drama. They come, they go, they don't know what they want, they don't want to commit. And that's why I feel like you see the bigger picture. And it is about telling you, figure out what it is you want now, what makes you happy. And I definitely feel like there's someone you could see yourself with here. Tell me who this person is. Possible Aries or even another Libra. Maybe some Leo. I do see Sagittarius with that Knight of Wands. I mean, it's someone who finds you very attractive, right? When the Knight of Wands comes in. But it is an energy of someone who often doesn't want to commit, so they kind of run away. This person here, yeah, they come in right too. Yeah, so it is an energy of new, someone who's attracting what they desire. See, high vibrational energy, someone who's happy, they're positive. And I definitely see you're going to gain some aha moment. You're going to see the clarity. You're going to just do what's right for you regardless. See, one of these people is definitely, I think that moment you realize someone just isn't right. Anyone who causes you stress, anxiety, I mean, it is about pressure. So definitely lessons learned, don't pressure someone. Yeah. Yeah, this is an energy of growth. See, I see an energy of change here, a whole new chapter. It is about leaving this behind. And I definitely feel this person's kind of got this, well, what have I got to lose? I'm just going to ask them out. And they are high vibrational. They're positive. I do think you see very clearly. You're getting clarity. Tell me about Justice. Yeah, this is someone who comes in right, too. See, it's a person who's confident, they're bold, they know what they want. They're definitely high vibrational. They are attracted to you. And it could be someone coming back around. There could be someone asking for forgiveness, just so you know. But it is about you doing what's right for you. And I definitely see you are gonna get clarity. I definitely feel you see clearly. And I do see straight up clear communication. But like I say, I feel like there's a competitive energy. And it very well even could be this person where they're not interested in competing. But the world shows growth. It shows change. I see a whole new chapter. So this is why I kind of feel someone is being left behind. And I feel it's all about someone who's ready to go down this path. But I feel a lot of this is yourself. Looking before you leap, being careful what you wish for. See, being discerning because of the things you've experienced in the past. Yeah. Tell me about this King of Wands. Let's just see, who are they? They definitely have some water energy. Yeah, they are definitely high vibrational, happy. This person could be very funny. Like I see witty. I see you being kind of witty and charming too. And I do see funny, someone who makes you laugh. And it could go both ways. But, you know, this is a person who's We got the King and Queen of Wands, which tells me you're very attracted to each other. So you both may have some fire in your chart, but it's just showing a lot of passion, desire. I see two people here who I definitely can see this energy of knowing what you want. But it is about this attraction, the desire. You're definitely someone who doesn't settle. I can see that. But I feel happiness. I feel this is someone who'll make you laugh. I do. I think this is about being funny, being charming. You're both very focused. You both know. And it is about justice. See, it's about harmony between two people. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. Yeah, so this is an energy of seeing truth. Yeah, I definitely feel like you've got someone here who... So you got a person who definitely wants to lay some kind of foundation. See, they want to make some kind, they feel confident. You may have met this person online or off, but I do see an invitation, an opportunity, some kind of celebration, people getting together, see some kind of good news. But I really feel like if you've had someone who keeps coming back around, they rush in, rush out, where they create a lot of anxiety and stress and anxiety. This is different. Like this is, and I definitely see there's something that's changed you forever, but this is a whole new chapter. It is a person who is definitely someone who would commit, but it is about you seeing truth. I do think this is someone, yeah, see, weighing the pros and the cons. Yeah, see, comparing this person, making sure they're not the same as the other person. If it's not you, it's them. In fact, it could be both of you. But this is just about calming down and making a decision. See, taking a little pause, and this is all about shining a light. See that aha? That little aha moment. I think you've got something going on with this person. I mean, it is attracting what you desire. There's high vibrational. I just see someone who makes you laugh, and probably vice versa, like I said. Maybe you've been just checking each other out, but whoever they are, they're going for it. They're coming in to ask you out. They want to start something. See, they need to take the lead. And it could be where you've taken a risk before and taken the lead. Yeah. You're just going to let this person do it. Yeah. I don't think this, to be honest, I don't think it matters with these two people who takes the lead. See, it's all about interest. And I definitely feel you've lost interest in someone here. But you are, I feel, just kind of looking at the situation. See, trying to be patient. Often patience can pay off, but this is about interest. And I think you know this person's interested in you. See, opportunity coming in. Yeah, you might not even see this coming too, but look at that. Yeah, you got a person who moves slow. They both come out. I meant to take this one. It's what I seen, but I'll take it. Yeah, someone who, see, it's a person who's more sincere. See, it's about no pressure. It's about moving forward, clearing the path. So some of you have left something behind, but I do think you've had someone who was moving too slow. But it is about slowing down. It is about looking at the situation. See, is this someone here trying really hard to be patient? And I definitely see some of you, this person coming in, you may not see it coming, and it could be yourself being a little indecisive, okay? So if you, and I do feel like you have to make a decision, but it is telling you to take off the blindfold and see, okay? Because it is about, maybe it's yourself unable to move forward, and then you're needing clarity. You are going to get clarity. Like, I feel this person's funny. They'll make you laugh. And I feel they kind of see you like you see them, which is interesting. But see, there it is. So this person may have some Aquarius energy, but it is about leaving something behind, knowing when a situation doesn't serve you. See, when you start to become really indecisive, or you absolutely cannot move forward, that's when you know. Yeah. But I think the feelings are mutual here. See, somebody here may be talking to people. So you might have some people in the same social circle. There is some kind of invitation. Like, it is an energy of someone committing, going on a date. It is someone who will keep coming in too. They'll keep coming in and asking you out. But if you've dealt with that person who creates nothing but chaos, conflict, drama, they want you to compete with other people, see, that's when you see the situation doesn't serve. See, it's all about knowing your worth and value. So it has to do with respect too. See, self-respect. But I do think it is a person who really sees you as, like I say, it's an energy of feeling a little too good to be true, and you might be feeling that way. But like I say, I definitely see, the star. I feel somebody it could be someone who's popular, maybe yourself. But whoever this person is, I think the feelings are mutual. I do think it is about, kind of going down this path, spending time together. They are someone who will, if they say they ask you out, they will commit. They will commit, they will follow through. And I think this is where you've had issues, people who don't follow through. And it's funny, as soon as I was sitting here looking at this, see, it's a person who often just comes in when they want attention. So some of you have dealt with this, someone with possibly Sag energy. I see Aries, Leo, Sag, plus Aquarius, Taurus, and of course your own energy. Yeah, so it is really about attracting what you desire. There's passion, there's an attraction, but I just feel like it's like you both make each other laugh, just having a really good time. So if you've had a date with this person, they're definitely coming in for another date, but it's all about you breaking free. And I do think there is someone here who's kind of playing the field. I don't know if they expect you to compete, but I definitely feel this is someone who gets a lot of attention. Just watch out for the people who just come in and want attention. Yeah. I say it's all about breaking free from that too. See, making a life path choice, see, between two worlds. And I do think you are going to do the right thing. I feel like you got a person who feels very confident here too. I definitely see a lot of respect, a lot of self-respect. Someone who respects you enough to kind of take their time a little bit. See, it's all about whether someone's sincere. Yeah, see, they offer the cup. This is an opportunity, a fresh new start. I guarantee if you have a date with this person, they'll come back around, ask for another date. Because I feel like really having a good time. And a lot of laughing, someone who's funny. Yeah. But it's all about just living in the moment, taking this opportunity. I do think you're going to say yes. And even if you take the lead, I feel this person will say yes. So I feel like this is you making a life path choice decision. See, I'm kind of sitting on the fence. And you may be feeling a little indecisive, but I do feel like you're going to get the clarity that you need. It's an energy of two people who kind of, how you see yourself is not how someone sees you. And this is the energy here, which is interesting. And I see this all the time. But I really love the fact that this is a fresh new start, a beautiful opportunity. I think this person sees a future with you. And it is, if you date them, they will want to date you again. Interesting. A lot of fire, a lot of passion, whether it be in their chart or just the energy they have. So there you go, being open to something new. And taking that, living in the moment a little bit, taking a bit of a leap of faith. But I definitely see one last look, right? You're both looking before you leap too, which is interesting. See, applying lessons learned. I think this is just beautiful. There it is. It's coming your way. You may not see it coming. I do think you're probably going to have to, I don't think this person's pressuring you. I don't think there's a rush to make a decision. I do think it's telling you to kind of just look to see if they're actually sincere. Just making sure you're on the same page. Take care. Bye for now.